Now let's move towards how to draw a rectangle with rectangle command. As we know, we can draw a rectangle with line command also. Just take an example. Suppose I want to draw a rectangle with the length of 50 and width 30 using line command. Just take L for line or select line from this draw toolbar. Here I use direct entry method. So I click first point, give direction and give my length, that is 50, give upwards, give width 30. Same way, come through rightwards, give length 50 and C for close. Here we are drawing a rectangle with line command. Now we are drawing rectangle with rectangle command. To use this command, just type REC for rectangle, or you can use this command from this draw toolbar also. Here you can see Autocad gives you a number of options in rectangle commands. First, we are drawing a rectangle with the length 50 by 30. Just click first point. Now we know the dimensions. Here Autocad gives you options of dimension. To use this option, just type D for dimensions, D and enter. Now Autocad asks you to specify length of rectangle. Here we are drawing a rectangle with the length 50 and width 30. So give length, that is 50, type enter and specify your width, that is 30. See, but your command not ends until you click on screen or where you want your rectangle. Suppose I want here, so just press click. See, your rectangle with length 30 and width 30 comes here. To know the value, just type di for distance and check your distance, that is click first point and other point. You see your distance comes 50, that is length. Same way, click first point and second point, you get the other distance, that is 30. So what is the difference between this rectangle and this rectangle? The first distance is this rectangle will draw with the line command having 4 line objects. That means this is a close object but not a single object. If you select it, you see you found 4 objects, but if you select this one, you get only one object. So this is the difference between rectangle which we draw from line command and which we draw from rectangle command. Now draw a rectangle with chamfer option. To use this chamfer option, just type C for chamfer. Here Autocad asks you to specify chamfer distance for rectangles. Suppose we are giving value 5 and other chamfer distance we use 5 only. Now we have to specify our first corner point of rectangle, and so far we know to draw rectangle with dimension option. So use this D for dimension and give your value of your rectangle. Suppose we are drawing rectangle with the length 50 by 30. So just type 50 for length and 30 for width. You see the rectangle with the length of 50 and width 30 appears here, but in this rectangle we are using chamfer option, so our rectangle appears with the chamfer edges with chamfer value 5. To know this, just use your command di for dimension or distance. Click on first point. Don't click here, just take a reference. You see your distance 5 appears here, or same way use this command again to know the distance from this point also. Just click here and drag it, you get the distance, that is 5. So we are drawing rectangle with chamfer edges which value having 5 and rectangle dimension is 50 by 30. Now we are drawing rectangle with fillet options. To use this, just type F for fillet. Here we have to give a radius of rectangle of radius of fillet. Here you have to specify your fillet radius. Suppose I give 10 fillet radius. I have to specify my first point and I have to give dimensions of rectangle. Suppose 80 by 40. So your rectangle with value 80 by 40 length and your rectangle arc fillet radius is value 10. To know the fillet radius, just use command DRA for dim radius. Just type DRA command in command prompt area, press enter and click on your radius of rectangle. You get the value that is 10. If you zoom it, you see radius value is 10. Here we are drawing rectangle with chamfer edges and fillet edges also. Now move towards other option, that is thickness. Here we give T for thickness and you have to specify thickness of rectangle. Suppose I give value 3 for thickness and same way I use D for dimension and default value, that is 80 by 40. Just press enter. See, here you don't see anything that is relating to thickness.